Invoice processing involves the use of a software to process invoice and subsequently recording the information or updating this information in the company's ERP. Now, there's a difference between your accounting software and the ERP. Unfortunately, your invoice can be processed using either of the two. So before we dive into this, we will just need to, provide clarity as to what an accounting software is and then an ERP. An ERP is an integrated solution for a business. It helps to give a full view of the entire business, covering areas like financial reporting, inventory management, supply chain arrangement, HR, procurement, and the likes, compared to your accounting software that is just like a subset of your ERP, which covers largely the accounting functions, financial management, to invoices, to revenue, accounts receivables, accounts payable, modules, and the likes. The next question for a business is, should I implement an accounting software or an ERP? So the answer to this is that it depends on the size of your organization and the volume of your transactions. For a start, you can implement a good, compatible, and strong accounting software, and then as the business grows, as you expand, you implement an ERP. Let's take it a step further and look at examples of accounting softwares and also factors that you need to consider when implementing an accounting software or an ERP. So examples of accounting softwares that you can implement in your business without ranking in any order, these are just examples that we can use. One is Microsoft Dynamics 365, Oracle, SAP, QuickBooks, Sage, and a number of accounting softwares. There are a whole lot. However, let's take it a step further and look at the various factors that you need to consider before implementing any of these accounting softwares in your business. Some of the factors that you need to consider include: 1, functionality of the software. The second is industry-specific functionality. So the thing is, as a company in the agri space, the kind of software you will use, particularly if you have a farm or you have a poultry, may be different from the software that a company in the oil and gas space would use. And even in the same oil and gas space, you have exploration, you have downstream, the softwares used might be different. So what you need to consider is, this software, is it suitable for a company in this sector? Would it be able to properly account for all the various items under consideration in your business? Example is a product that I mentioned earlier in the agri space. 3, you need to look at multi-currency functionality. Is the software able to, work with Naira, work with pound sterling, work with dollars, work with different currencies as the case may be? The next is this particular software desktop-based or cloud-based? I advise that you go for a cloud-based software such that you can work remotely, you can work anywhere, and you can access your information. The next is it possible to integrate this software with your bank, particularly your payment portals? Is it possible to download after making a payment? Are you able to also do your reconciliation afterwards? You need to take this into consideration. Taking it a step further, you also need to look at scalability of this particular software. So in the event that activities have increased in the business and you need to scale up, you need to expand, are you able to continue using that software? And maybe you just need to upscale a bit, still using that software. You need to put all this into consideration. Ease of use, ability to work easily with the system, with the software. Is it user friendly? Basically, that needs to be taken into consideration. Is it a complex system? Are you able to find your way around the system? All this needs to be taken into consideration. The next critical factor is security. we need to take this into consideration seriously. Is it a role-based security, or is it a security that is just read and write? The IT people understand this very well. Security is very important within the system. The next is reporting. Are you able to generate your reports, or do you even need an additional software to be able to generate your reports? I would suggest that you have a standard software that can help you, capture all these various items we've talked about, capture the various functions under the accounting system, and also help you generate reports as at when due. And finally, under the factors to consider is customer support. This is very critical when implementing a software. Taking it a step further, I would advise that you critically evaluate the proposals you get from various vendors with respect to the accounting software or the ERP you intend to implement. Have a scoring matrix, have certain criteria that you put in place, and use this to assess or evaluate the proposal sent to you. Ensure that a test phase is done, or there's a testing done on this software before you eventually pay for it and implement in your business, because this is very critical to the success and growth of your business. I hope this presentation has been very insightful. I hope you can take this a step further by implementing a suitable accounting software, and then as you grow, you scale up to an ERP within your business. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for listening.